Hello, my name is Elizabeth Charity, the CEO and founder of Youth Corporation, Inc. In the last episode, you met Elisa Gregory, the sheriff. In this episode, you will see Elisa Gregory, the sheriff, and the woman who is changing the faces of criminal justice. And I know you'll say, yes, we as feminists are coming in as women to trying to take over. But no, we want to help. Instead of hurting the heart, we want to heal the heart. Instead of stabbing you in the back, we want to have your back. And in this episode, you will meet the sheriff, Elisa Gregory, and her professional staff, Sarah Homans, who is helping two young men who was lost in the world of substance abuse, who is finding their hope and faith and love and back with their family. Yes, we are changing the faces of criminal justice. And we want to thank Elisa Gregory, the sheriff and the woman, for giving us that opportunity to do so. And we also want to thank God as we birth Dawn Rising.
I am Sarah Harmon. I am the Programs Director for the Henrico County Sheriff's Office. I have held that position since Sheriff Gregory got elected and took office. Back in 2015, the prior sheriff, Mike Wade, came to me and said he was very concerned about the uptick in our population. Our population was ticking up to about 1,700 inmates. Which is well over our capacity. And so we started really digging into what was causing this uptick in our population. A lot of it had to do with the opiate crisis. At that time, that was just coming to light. Not a lot of people talked about it. Not a lot of people were educated about it. But also what we found is that we had the revolving door inmates. And the ones that would come in, spend a year with us, get out with nothing, and they were back 3 months later. I had some inmates, bless their hearts, that would get out for one day and come back the next day. And so we really took a hard look at what can we do for these folks that are the revolving door people. A lot of that, we did a survey. 87% of our population has a substance use disorder that leads to their criminal behavior. And so we really tried to attack it. I was so thankful to be a part of this administration, and Sheriff Gregory then was the undersheriff. She was right there with us, but we were proactive and not reactive with the opiate crisis and the revolving door. So we said, what else can we do other than the RISE program, which is a phenomenal program. It's an 18-week program at our Jail East facility. They address substance use disorder, anger management, behavior modification. So we had a really good foundation. But we said, let's take it further. We looked at this population. Most of them had never had real jobs. Most of them hadn't paid child support. Most of them had lost custody of their children. So we said, well, let's turn this around and let's create a program that transitions these folks out of our jail, and we give them every service, every opportunity while they're with us before they get out. So the O.R.B.I.T program is a court-referred program. It's not court-ordered. You have to agree to be in the program. You go to the RISE program for 18 weeks. We developed a work crew in Henrico County where inmates work under the supervision of deputies. Number one, it's terrific for my inmates. I think that is the most important part of this program, because They have to get up on time. They have to get dressed on time. They have to be ready to catch that work truck. And they get used to having a boss, having a supervisor. You have to learn how to deal with your coworkers. Then they sit down with me one-on-one. We figure out, do you owe child support? What is it going to take to get your driver's license back? What kind of things interest you? What kind of skills? Let's sit down. We're going to write your resume out. We have had a terrific partnership with the Henrico County Human Resources, who has sent just phenomenal representatives over who have done resume training with our folks, mock interviews. William, which you'll hear from, and Monte are both employed by Henrico County right now. I mean, they are my colleagues now. I mean, I get cold chills just saying that. William and I serve on the addiction task force created by the county manager together. It doesn't get any better than that. So after they go through this work crew phase, we help them find jobs and they go to work release. All the time while work release and work crew's going on, they're required to go to Henrico Mental Health if they need that. We connect them to whatever services they need. Finally, at the end of the road, we send them out on home incarceration, which means they spend the rest of their sentence out at home. Now, granted, they still have to report in to us for drug testing. They still wear the ankle monitor, but this program has been so effective. And I could throw numbers at you all day long about how successful we are, but that's boring. But to see the transformation in people, that's why I come to work every day. That's why Sheriff Gregory comes to work every day. We don't house lifers. All of these people are going to be back in our communities. They're going to go to our grocery stores. We're going to be on the PTA together. So it made sense for us to give them every opportunity, every resource before they get out, and we set them up for success. Because if we don't, that person's going to get thrown out on the curb with a trash bag and a $20 check. And then what have we done? We haven't done anything. So I'd like to turn it over to William Pye, my colleague and my friend, who successfully completed the O.R.B.I.T program, and he can tell you about his experience with O.R.B.I.T.
Good morning, good evening. My name is William Pye. I was participating in the O.R.B.I.T program. I want to thank everyone. I want to say this, like y'all got me crossed up right now. I want to thank Sheriff Gregory and Ms. Harmon, for believing in us. That's number one right there. And like I said, it's the support. We understand that penitentiary is not rehabilitation. It's not. I battle with substance abuse. I was blessed to have this program around when I hit my bottom. We talk about what I've done, life skills, patience. Ms. Harmon used to tell me all the time, trust the process. I used to say, what is the process? I didn't know what the process was. But at 42 right now, I know what the process is. We talk about those phases in the RISE program. I remember I stayed on them phases for almost a year, and I kept saying to myself, man, why am I still here? Ms. Harmon said, hey, trust the process. It wasn't my season. A lot of things that happened with this program, like what Ms. Harmon was saying, just the fact that I took ASAP you know, getting a job, being able to pay my child support, you know, structure, being able to see my family, you know, maybe when I was in the penitentiary, my family couldn't come see me. You know, having a steady job to when I was released, to not say, hey, go back into the same situation. You know, the recovery aspect of it is, I had to change my way of thinking. You know, and I said this before we got on here to Ms. Harmon. You know, am I perfect? No one's perfect. I strive to be perfect. But with the program, put that structure underneath me. When something comes my way, I can play that tape back. I can play it back. You know, and that's important. You know, I gave my kids a lot of broken promises. You know, I would never. You know, Ms. Harmon talked about the home incarceration. I remember, man, like it was yesterday. Man, like it was yesterday. You know, I was sitting in the school, had a lot of opportunities to do events like Hidden in Plain Sight, to where we, you know, show the parents on us being ex-addicts, to where your kids might hide drugs in the household. We was a part of that. We was also a part of going to these schools and talking to the student body. And I was in that gym, and I was talking to those kids, and Ms. Harmon blessed me with home incarceration. Go home, Thanksgiving. I never forget that, man. Never forget that. You know, because when I got incarcerated, my daughter didn't even know me. They didn't know me. I'm blessed, man. Thank you. This program, it means a lot. And, you know, upon my being released, you know, I got a phone call, you know, 3-4 months, and, you know, to get a job working in the county. And like Ms. Harmon said, we're part of that drug task force. Every time I get on that Zoom meeting, I see you, man. You know, these are tears of joy, man. Because I grew up, I became a man in it. I knew I was a man out on the street, but I really became a man in that, man. The structure, the discipline. I found out who I really was again before the substance abuse hit me. And I'm thankful. I'm very, very thankful. I had to tell her, I said, man, it's like a marriage. It's like a marriage. So I'm here. And this program really, really changed my life. Because I don't know, you know, I was incarcerated just off of DUIs and substance abuse and opiates. Just, I was ripping and running. And I don't know what, if this program wasn't here, what I'd be. You know, would I go back out into society and do the same thing over and over again? And that's what we call insanity. You know, doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. And that's what I was doing. And, you know, people say hitting the rock bottom, and it was my season. My season was, you know, Sheriff Gregory, Sheriff Wade, and Ms. Harmon and the O.R.B.I.T program coming into my life. I went on home incarceration. I had a job before this. When I left, I had money. I had a stable place to live. I went to ASAP. I was working, paying on my fines. You know, it was a blessing. I felt like I had a plan in place, and it was important. So, you know, anybody watching, I'm a tough guy, but I just, those tears of joy, you know. But I'm not gonna hold all the time up from Pastor Tamonte. You know, I just want to say I truly do love y'all. I do.
My name is Monte Brown, participant in the O.R.B.I.T program in Henrico County. I said I also like to thank Ms. Harmon and the Sheriff Gregory for this opportunity. I also like to thank you all for allowing me to be here. I've been blessed with this opportunity to participate in O.R.B.I.T. A lot of trials and tribulations, been through a lot. They just been there for support and blessed me with the opportunity to elevate myself. I never was given the opportunity. I've been let out into the streets more than once with nothing. I have nowhere to go, nothing to turn to. And they blessed me with the opportunity to first on outside detail to build my work ethic up, make it a habit of getting up and going to work and things of that nature. And now I've been blessed with work release where I'm employed by the county. I have a full-time job and all the benefits that come with it. Man, Ms. Harmon really been hands-on with me. She dealt with a lot with me. I took her through a lot, but she remained to believe in me. As far as the opiate side, I had a bad problem with opiates. Dealt with a lot, so I participated in the O.R.B.I.T program, took me through a lot. This program is very helpful, man. It just helped me to learn how to be a man. And she tell me, remind me all the time, like, there you go, being a man, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, step up. So, and like Pat said, she always tell me practice patience. Oh man, I love myself today, man. I love who I'm becoming, the man I became versus me in the past. I wasn't nothing. I was a dressed up trash can, as we call it. I thought I looked good based on drugs, but now I actually look the part and I act the part as well. I love who I am today and who I'm becoming. I have lots of patience. I'm very humble. I'm being a man, man. I'm stepping up, taking care of responsibilities, doing what I'm supposed to do, what I should have always been doing. It's lovely on this side. I just rather be on this side. I don't have to go through all the stuff that I used to go through. I don't gotta deal with the drugs, worry about where I'm gonna get it from. I don't have to worry about the streets. I don't have to worry about anything. My family love me now, like I'm welcome anywhere. I don't have to worry about people locking their doors when I walk past. I don't have to worry about none of that. I have my own, and my grandma passed away maybe a year ago. That's my motivation, because this is what she always wanted of me, and I just determined to make her proud. That's crazy, man. Miss the Sheriff Gregory we just was talking about, and I was talking about my little cousin. He's looking for a route, and I was just talking about me spending time with him as to seeing me then versus seeing me now. So what I would do, I just would tell a person, be patient and follow your dream, man. You gotta stay down till you come up. Better Rice, I listen to Better Right a whole lot these days, and she said, no pain, no gain. But I would just really like tell them my story and try to get them guidance as to how to progress further in life, and don't look forward to what the streets got to offer, because they ain't got nothing to offer. And if they had a chance to participate in this program, if they was end up in this situation, then stay down. It's dudes that come up there now, I make sure I tell them, just stay down. Follow the process and you'll be all right. Your time gonna come. Right now it's just me, so I don't have no kids, but I do have younger nephews, so my thing is just after me, taking care of me and making sure I'm sorted out and I'm on the right track. I want to spend time, man, because I wasn't valued. I wasn't given that privilege to spend time with my loved ones, so I want to do that. But I just bought me a new car, so that's a major accomplishment for me. Looking for housing soon, hopefully. So I want stability for myself, man. I want to spread the knowledge that I have gained throughout all this time in my struggle, and all. I want to spread it.
There's not much more that I can add to what has already been said. I'm so glad I have on glasses and you can't see, because my heart just is overflowing to see the pride. These young men right here, we get to see them when they walk in. So we get to see them at their lowest point, and to see them evolve. It's like planting a seed and watching it grow. It is amazing to see what they have grown into. I was sharing with Ms. Harmon. I was leaving work one day a couple of weeks ago and turned the corner, and to see Monte come across that parking lot with his Henrico County gear on, returning back from work, I had to pull over because my eyes filled with tears, and I thought I was going to run off the road. That's an amazing feeling, and it is something when you are blessed to be a blessing. And so that is our ultimate goal. There's not much more I need to say about the program because Ms. Harmon so beautifully summed it up. I guess that is the attorney in her coming out. So yes, she is well-spoken and well-versed, like you said, Gerard. I use her, she's my mouthpiece. But the fact that we can utilize the programs that we have and be a blessing to people. And look how it's coming. Look how we're reaping the benefits. We say we want to improve our community. We're starting right here in our workforce. We got two of homegrown right here, the best employees in Henrico County. They have a Henrico County ID just like I do. I just finished telling Monte, got the same insurance I got. He can go to doctor, he can go to dentist. And that's what it's about. You want to be able to work and have pride and be able to take care of yourself, be able to take care of your family, be able to contribute to the community. Both of them talk about wanting to give back, whether it's to their family, whether it's sharing their story to others. That's what it's about. And now extending and reaching out to the community with Miss Charity. I was talking to Monte, and Monte, while he's working, he's an employee. He starts his CDL class on Monday. He will be getting his CDL through his job, but he also has aspirations of opening a group home and being able to give back. He would like to be an entrepreneur as well. We now are tied into resources that can help him do that. How phenomenal is that? So I am able to keep it short because that sums it up right there. We are taking our programs and creating a blessing so that we can bless others, and they can in turn go out and bless the people in the community, the other people in their lives. It's contagious. To see these two young men and hear their stories and where they came from, there's somebody out there that needs to hear that word. There's somebody out there that just the fact that they can look at them and see that they came back and they made it, well, maybe I can too. That's what it's all about.
Amen and amen. I got to say something, y'all.
That's my sermon side. I gave y'all a piece of that's my side part right there. My ministry. I don't know where I'm gonna take it yet, but right now I'm using it where I am. But it creep out of me every now and then.
I love it. I love it. I have to talk. I got to say this. Y'all has brought dawn rising to life. It has been in my stomach for all this time, and there's been birth. And you are the laborers that help make it come alive and make it awesome and to reach other people. And you got two here. By next year, you're gonna have 2,000 that go multiply. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. This is so awesome. Lowell knows how we've been working at this. We've been talking and we've been working on this Lowell now for like the past, since I came back to Richmond, which was 2016.
About to be 4 years. Yeah, 2017 is about to be 4 years.
Yes.
But like William said, it's your season.
Gerard.
Like William said, it's your season. It's not in your time, it's God's time.
Yes.
And when it is your season, look out.
Yes.
Things come together. They fit, they work, and I say that because it is so amazing to be able to recreate. And that's what our goal is. I talked to Ms. Harmon about this before. We can do amazing things here. We have some amazing people, as you see. That's Ms. Harmon is just one of many. But to be able to have people that we can reach out into the community and recreate this, because William and Monte were able to get it together here. All right. And it took off for them. It was their season. Their season happened here. There are others that their season may not come until they get out of here, but we got to keep them connected. We got to keep them engaged. We got to keep lifting them up. We got to keep believing in them until they can believe in themselves. Look at Monte. He is so proud of the man that he is, and his family is too. You know, this is my community. You know, this gives me pride and joy. And so we just want to keep doing this. Like you said, we want to take and keep multiplying and keep sharing and giving and keep pulling along more. You know, we are not going to be crabs in a pot. We're not going to get to the top, and we're going to pull our brothers and sisters along with us. Okay?
We're going to reach back and pull them up.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to make them come a king. Because you got the king inside of you, and we just want to go in and pull it out.
Right.
The queens too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the queens too.
And we took and we highlighted, it just happened to have been William and Monte, but we have some women in our program and some women out in the community that have pulled themselves up the same way, you know? So it is amazing. We could take from now until I don't know when, sharing the stories and sharing all of the successes. We've had more successes than failure, thank God. But we want to continue. And the key to being more successful and continuing this and making it even bigger is having the community partners, being able to duplicate what we do in the community. So I'm looking forward to working with all of you and being able to continue to reach and push up even more people.
Hello and happy Sunday, Richmond. Lomacio here. I hope you all have enjoyed episode number 2 of Dawn Rising. If you know of any other businesses that would like to advertise with us, feel free to call us at 804-921-1533 or visit our website at wearenominate.com. See y'all soon.
Thank you.